Okay, so again, obviously it's the broadcast guys gets underway.
Absolutely. How did it feel to get back on the field for Scotland and into your cap tally after so long away?
Yeah, it's an awesome feeling, mate. I think I don't think I've ever taken it for granted, but it's just when you're younger in particular, I think potentially it just feels like something that's meant to happen, and things just you don't really think about it. But then after being away for so long, being able to get back out there, and obviously my first game back being at Murrayfield made it all the more special. So yeah, it was really enjoyable, and it was a great weekend, especially because we won as well.
How would you look back on those months and years of having your injury troubles and moving clubs and being out of the international scene? Now that you're back, how do you kind of look back on it all?
Yeah, I mean, like you say there, it's hard because at the time all you're focused on is the thing that's right in front of you, and for me it was just potentially moving from injury to injury, which was pretty frustrating. And then obviously I had a pretty frustrating time. I'd rather just be on the field and playing. Obviously I want to be playing for Scotland, but the first thing you want to do is actually just be playing rugby anyway. So for me, not being able to play for, I think it was probably about 9 months, and my last year at Bath was very frustrating. So yeah, like I said, I'm just delighted to be back on the field.
Is that a different feel to the camp from back when you were in the squad under Vernon?
Yeah, it is. The squad's very different. The team that played on the weekends not too dissimilar, but the squad, when I came in, there are a lot of people that I'd never met before, or that a lot of young guys that have been coming through and been playing really well, who I've seen on the TV but I'd never actually met. So it is interesting. It's a different dynamic, and for me coming in as a 28-year-old as well, it's it's a weird thing for me. I'm used to potentially being the young guy in the squad, and I'm not that anymore. So, but in terms of the coaches, they seem to have picked off. They've changed a lot, but they've picked off a lot where Vern left off as well, which is great. So obviously Matt Taylor was here before. I'd worked with Gregor when Danny Robinson was coach as well. So there weren't any huge surprises, but yeah, there are subtle differences that I think have made us better.
Do you have to change your approach now just around the camp, just in terms of now being one of the more experienced guys in the squad?
I think my main focus for the time being is focusing on my own performance on the pitch. I'm not going to concern myself with too much trying to influence other people's performances and potentially be a leader and things like that. You sort your own ship out before you try to sort everyone else's stuff. So yeah.
Was there a fear that with the period of time you were out that the squad might have moved on from you, as you say, new guys coming in, new ideas with the coaching staff, that you might be left behind in that sense? Yeah,
of course there is. There always is. I think any time you pick up an injury or come out of a squad, you're giving somebody else an opportunity in what at the time was the jersey that you were in, and it's always a worry for any player. And obviously when I was sat back watching Scotland play games, you do think that, you think, am I going to get back and am I going to get an opportunity? But at the end of the day, you can't think about it too much. You just keep your head down, keep working, and then what will happen will happen.
In that sense, and how much of a relief was it to make the kind of impact you did last week when you come on? You seem to give the team that extra bit of oomph that they were needing just to see that result.
Yeah, I was pretty happy last week. I think, like I said, the main thing is I've been doing the work. I've been doing the work over the last 2 years. It's not like I've been sitting in a cave doing nothing. I feel I've come out of this period a much better rugby player than I was before. So before the game, I knew I was ready to play Test match rugby again, and it was just a matter of getting out there and doing it.
Where did you watch the England game last year?
Where did I watch the England game last year? I was at a mate's house, an English mate's house. So I actually left. I left pretty quickly after the game. Yeah.
Is that? I mean, as a player, that must be an even harder sort of experience to watch than perhaps a supporter, because you know that perhaps if you'd been there, you could influence things.
Oh, it's not so much that you feel for all the boys that are in there. A lot of obviously the guys who played that game were my mates, and you don't want to see them going through what they did that day. And obviously we were a much better team than that result showed last year, and we went on and won the next game. I think, I can't remember, but it was testament to the character in the squad. And look, that was a tough one, and we need to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Do you sense that there's still a bit of hurt from the guys about that day at Twickenham?
Do you know what? We've not really spoken about it. We're very different. Well, we're a different team to that team that went out that time. And look, we've if anything, we're still hurting a little bit over the Wales game, maybe because that's more in recent past. And then we came up and fixed a few things against France, which is brilliant. But we know we've still got another gear to get up and to compete and to beat the second best team in the world. We are going to have to up a gear.
Do you feel any added responsibility going into this game? We know how big and physical and powerful England are, and you're one of Scotland's key ball carriers. Do you sense that people are perhaps looking to you a little bit more this weekend to get Scotland going forward?
Do you know what, my job's simple. It's just get out there and carry and tackle, and it doesn't get any more complicated than that. So when I get on the pitch, that's all I want to do. I feel like I can contribute in that way, and I can give us a bit of momentum that we'll need. And look, it's exciting for me more than making me anxious.
What have you made of England so far in the Championship?
I think they would think they're a better team than how they've been playing. I think they were very good against Italy, definitely. They showed they've got some incredible players across the park, and I think we all know after watching them over the last 12 months they're a force to be reckoned with. And like I said, we're going to have to be at our best to do that. And look, we've got the players in the room, there's no doubt, but we've got to make sure we're there.
Are the Scotland team going to have to find a level that they've never reached before if they're going to pull off a win?
No, not necessarily, but we'd have to be in our top above 95%, I'd say, at least. And then, look, you put in the best performance you can, and then the results should hopefully take care of itself.
You'll be playing your club rugby with Leicester from next season. How exciting a prospect is that for you? Yeah,
it's very exciting. I was... like I said, that's the other side of the argument. When you're sat down, you're not playing very much and you're injured, you're not really sure what your future is going to be and what clubs you're going to be at and things like that. So when the opportunity came for me to go to Leicester, particularly to sign a 3-year deal, was big for me, so I can settle down in the club and really dig my roots, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's been a good couple of months for you, because you signed that deal, then got recalled to the Scotland squad, and you're back on the field again. So you must feel everything's turned right again.
It has. It's been a great month, and do you know what? I'm very grateful to. I don't know who, but I'm very grateful. It has been a good month, because, like I said, I think I did learn how quickly things can change in professional sport, and how and they did for me. All of a sudden, you've been injured for a bit, then you're out of favour with the national team. I wasn't sure what I was doing club wise. Then for me to be able to get back, get a run of games together, and like you say, get back playing for Scotland, sign a long-term deal with a huge club like Leicester is great.
Beat England as well, possibly. Would that be the...
that would definitely add to it. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if you could, somebody who plays in England, then obviously you've got to be facing these guys every week. It must be. You don't want to face them as somebody who lost.
Yes, it'll be nice to get the bragging rights over the boys. Definitely.
Okay, so Margot.